Alright, welcome to part 2 of making my diorama. Now, I did gray up more of the stone. If you look at the previous video, it was much more brown. I made it more gray to look more like northeast rock, hopefully. And I glued the backdrop to the base. And I put a coat of earth tone covering over the Bigfoot brown paint. And I did weather the tracks. I can't know if you can tell, but the rails and ties actually have a little bit of paint on them. But whatever. So what I'm going to do tonight is, it's still a little wobbly, the backdrop. So I'm going to put a bead of glue in here to give it a little strength. And I'm going to stick some of these scenescape little bushes. I'll put the thicker glue and put them in here just to make a little fill and you don't see the glue. So I'll do that now and I'll video it when I'm done. Alright, so I put more of the foam tack glue in there. This stuff's pretty thick. So what I'm going to do, take these little tufts that I got, put them in there like so. Put this one in like so. The camera works by terrible because I'm trying to do a bunch of things at once. Now it's supposed to dry clear, that glue. So hopefully it'll lock those plants in place, covering the seams, and also help stabilize the backdrop. Okay, now I'm going to take this pile of rocks, or little stones that I got. They're kind of a reddish brown, and I'm going to put them at the base of the rock here. So this piece will fit in here. Beautiful. And this little piece. And just start putting little pieces across the bottom and stuff. Because, you know, you see a rock face, it doesn't just go right into the ground and that's it. There's usually, you know, as things erode and there's ice and whatnot through the years and water, things start falling down. I have smaller pieces that I'll start dropping on, you know, little sliver pieces, so it looks like it's, you know, come down. But I got to figure all that out. So I'll figure that out, glue it down, I'll show you. I don't think you're going to watch me mess around for a half hour with little stones. Okay, I got stones in place. They're glued down. The glue's dried, and I put some those little tufts of weeds or whatever you want to call them. And now I've been messing around with placement. Now on the top here I want to put ground cover. I don't know if I'm going to use this stuff or I may use some of this on top here just to get a coat like at the edge of the woods. I want to put a lot more trees. So like I said, I've been just kind of placing things. The fence, some trees, pumpkin patch, just to get an idea. Nothing's permanent yet, but I think it's going to look pretty cool. You kind of have to picture it with a bunch of stuff on it, but I'll continue on. Oh, I'm going to color those little pieces of stone I put down. I'm going to color them, put some gray on them so they kind of blend into. Okay, so I painted the rocks to match the rest of the rock wall. And then I put down some scenic glue and then sprinkled more ground cover. And I got ahead of myself because before I started videoing, I started putting trees on. This is just holding the tree up, letting the glue sit. But there's the trees so far. Let me move the shaker. So they're getting there, and I repurposed one of the little trees that came with this rock wall. Remember the winter? It's a little round bush. Yeah, I just reshaped it and put some green on to make little highlights and get rid of the white. So, all right, I'll continue on. All right, so I got the forest planted up on the ridge, and I put some thicker material in to make it kind of like thicker woods, and then lay down some like leaf material and a stick, and I let stuff crumble down to the base. And now, hey, why is he walking the tracks? Get off there. I'm going to have to ballast the track, and I didn't think this was going to be a 3-part series, but I still got a lot of work to do, because I want to paint these pumpkins, and then they have a little ridge on them, a molding ridge, which kind of looks funky. And I'm going to paint these and then maybe give like a dark green wash. See how that looks. Plus I want to change the ground cover here and permanently fix the fence. So I got a ways to go. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy seeing this come together, and hopefully next weekend it's complete.